Well, a beautiful day today. Just turned 9 AM and the sun is shining for a change, and out on this permission it's absolutely covered in green waste, but I've had one or two kind of good things off here. After a while you can pick up the what is green waste, the aluminium, the little bits of copper. But I'm here again today, and hopefully till about midday anyway. Got other things to do later, but this is a beautiful area right in the middle of the county, and I'm here. Let's see what we can find today. My first find down there, about 3 inches. I haven't uncovered it yet. I'm hoping that it's something nice, but I got a feeling it's a button, but we'll have a little look. Yeah, it's a button. Never mind. It's a good find on this, to pick out a button this age. And funny enough, when I was up here the other day, I covered just randomly around this whole site, and it's from here down this way. It's from here down this way that I picked up a couple of buckles, a couple of nice little things. So I'm going to concentrate on this area here. But what a beautiful day. Well, one keyhole cover down there, about good 6 inches, modern. Again, most probably part of the green waste. Who knows? Looks like there's a bit of a pattern on it, but yeah, there's a bit of a pattern there, like tulips or something like that. But anyway, there it is. Keyhole cover. On to the next. Well, surface find. Not sure what this is. It's not a golf ball. It's too light for a golf ball. It's not marked like a golf ball. Oh my goodness. It's duck egg blue. It's got dots all over it, but I'm not sure what that is at all. It's like ceramic, but got 4 dots there, and then 4 dots there, and then odd ones around, all the way around the centre there. So whatever that is, I have not got a clue. It's light. It's well, it's not as heavy as a golf ball, and no idea. Okay, on to the next. Well, not sure what this is. Just a little plate or a harness mount of some sort, just a square disc. It's just got it's quite modern. It's got a little stud on the back, but that looks something complete. Just a little square, would have gone on something. Seems a little bit too flimsy for a harness mount. Very thin, so maybe quite modern, maybe come off some clothing, who knows. Okay, on to the next. Okay, down here about 6 inches I have a token. I can see the cross and the detail there. It's very, very worn, but we'll try and clean it up. Don't want to rub it because it'll rub what's left of it off, and that is a token. I can't think of the name of it now, but Krauwinckel token, but we'll check that out, and that is the best find so far off this field, or these fields. I've got several around here covered with green waste, but that is beautiful. Excellent stuff, Ian. Okay, on to the next. Well, my heart stopped when I saw that. I thought we had a bit of silver, but what have we got? got a cap off something. There you go, on to the next. Wow, I'm in the money today. Another 1p. Okay, on to the next. Well, on the surface here, just under the surface, looks like a 50 pence piece. Spends. Oh, got a nasty little dent in it, but that is 50p. Something to spend. Okay, oh, it's all buckled. Look at the state on that. That won't fit anywhere. Hit it with a hammer, get it straightened out. Okay, on to the next. Coin here, but it sounds awfully modern in the yeah, it's a 20p, is it? I can't see. Or is it a sixpence? Can't quite see. Let's just give it a little bit of a rub. It's a 20p, isn't it? It's a 20p. £20. 1989. 1989. There you go. That'll fit nicely in a car park. I think I'd have a hard job to pass it otherwise. Queen Elizabeth II, 1989, 20p. Spends. Yoo-hoo. Well, down here, just a couple of inches. Modern. It's just like a little clout nail kind of thing, but it's not. It's I don't know what it is. A little pin of some sort. But there you go. Modern, no age to it at all. On to the next. Okay, next coin I can see down here. Again, looks modern. No idea. It could be a halfpenny or something like that. Yeah, possibly a halfpenny. Pre-decimal maybe. We'll have a little look. I did have a brush here somewhere. Well, it's copper. I suspect it. Oh yeah, here it is. It's coming. Yeah, it's Edward V, and it's a halfpenny. Okay, we'll clean that up later. And but that is an Edward V halfpenny. I can see Britannia there, and I can see the bust of Edward V there. So yeah, little halfpenny. Okay, on to the next. Just come off the main field into this little copse area, and I'm going to detect here they've dug some sort of pit here for something. I think it's to I don't know, drain off the fields maybe, but I'm in this little copse at the moment, and my first find in here was this. It's just a modern piece, but anyway, that's the first find in here. On to the next. Okay, down here, 2-3 inches. I thought it might be silver, but I got a feeling it's part of a top of a bottle, but we'll check it out later. Yeah, almost sure it's junk, but you never know. Worse things than that looking have turned up to be silver, so we'll check it, boil and spit test later. Okay, on to the next. Well, that's me done for the day. Not much today. 4 hours, been just around here, that field and that field. Tons of waste, aluminium, foil. It's absolutely strewn with green waste, and all I've got is a couple of modern coins. That Edward the V, which was actually on the brow of that hill by those trees, and but that's me done for today. it's a site that's open to me for the next week or two. You can see they've started to prepare the ground. It's open to me for the next week or two. I've got an appointment with a farmer right the other side of the county, and I'm going to go and see him. So okay, on the next hunt, see you then. Okay, back on one of my early permissions. Yesterday I was over in all that green waste, and then had an appointment with a farmer, went out to see some fields that he's given me, but the grass is way too high at the moment. But I've got a couple of fields there, and so I've come all the way to the other side of the county, and this is one of my originals. In fact, I found my first hammered coin down in the corner of the field there. Lived as a lad, as a baby, and up to the age of 8, just across the way there, what, not 200 yards away. So I'm back on very familiar territory. I've got the horses come to see me, Bob, Molly, can't remember the name of the little white one, but they're always having a little nose. And this has produced, I found a seal matrix up there. Beautiful one, early 1300s I think it was. It was aged at. Found several hammers on here. So here we go, back again after a long time, and we'll see what we can find. On to the next. Well, down here, not too far away, just a couple of inches, we have this tiny artifact. It's broken off something, but I can see on the back a little part of a mount at the back, a mounting pin at the back there, and that is quite old. There's two actually, so that is quite old, and I suspect that it's got a little bit of decoration on there. It's a hole in the middle and two pins, and I've seen this before somewhere, and I'm going to have to look it up. That is quite old. You can see by the way that it's been made, it's not particularly symmetrical, although that was the intention. But it's got a little pin there, a little pin that side, a little hole. And for the life of me, I was watching and looking at one of these on the net the other night, and I'm going to try and find out what that is. That's interesting. Anyway, okay, on to the next. You can just see it in the wall of the hole here. It's a thimble. Don't know how old it is, but I'll have to get that to get him out. Oh yes, yes, yes. Can you see it there? Oh yes, I think it's a beehive. That is amazing. Yes, yes, yes. Just caught it with my spade on the edge there, which is a shame, but that is a beehive. Oh yes, I won't try and get the earth out, I won't try and square it up, but that is a beauty. Brilliant. That is old. That is medieval, and I am thrilled to bits with that. Okay, on to the next. Okay, next signal. It was a bit of an iffy signal, and what have we got? We've got a pile of copper wire. Okay, on to the next. I can see the edge of something here. I think it's a button. Let's have a little look. Is it? Yes, it's a button. Never mind. It's one I've missed, which tells me there could be a lot more. Could be more hammies in here. We'll have a little look. Yeah, lovely little button, little flat button. Okay, on to the next. Okay, there's a good signal here in the 50s, so we're going to give it a little whirl, do a live dig here, see what we can get. Well, it's still in the clod, so we'll divide it up. Okay, it's in this piece here. And what do we got? We got a piece of junk. Maybe part of a Krauwinckel bell. Just a piece of scrap metal. Okay, on to the... Well, I'm not sure what we've got in here. It's in the clod still, and I'm going to break it open nice and slowly. It could be anything. It could be something. And it could be nothing. I'm not sure how old that would be. I suspect not particularly old. But that is what it is. There's nothing on it to identify it. But not a clue. Some sort of, I don't know, rivet or something. Come on, Cressy 7 is back. Give me some idea. Come on, Pete. You've got an idea what this is. I'll put a picture up and then you can have a good old look. Okay, about, I know, 3 or 4 inches down we have this. I haven't taken it out of the clod yet. Not a clue what it is, but it's a something. It's a hook of some sort, but it's very old. It's not new. Not modern, not sure what it is, but that well, that's a hook of some sort. It looks as though it's got some gilding there. It's very worn and a bit of a pattern, but not a clue what that would have been. Hook of some sort, maybe. I can't imagine that bending round like that without snapping if it wasn't done under heat. But that is quite old, and I'm pleased with that. A little party fact. So we'll keep looking on to the next. But that has got a nice little bit of gild in there. Oh yes, on to the next. Okay, let's do a live dig here. See what we can find. Well, it's still in the hole. Well, there's a little bit out with that one. Okay, let's see what we can do. That's still in there. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, it's in this piece here. Oh Oh yes, baby. Oh yes. Oh yes, baby. Come on, come to Ian. Oh yes, 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 yes. It's a hammered coin. Hallelujah. 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 Oh yes, well it's a part. Oh no, it's a whole one. It's bent, but it's whole. Oh, it's cracked. Oh my goodness. Oh, gently now as you go in. Oh, gentle, gentle, gentle. Gentle, gentle, gentle. Oh yes, baby. I don't know what you are, but you're a hammered coin. Oh, gently as you go. Gently. Oh, yes, yes. Oh, I can't. Little bit gentler than that, Ian. Oh, I can't see what it is. It's most probably an Edward. Oh, it's in, apart from the bend. Oh, yes. Come on, Ian. Take your time now. Oh, Ian. Hammered coin, woohoo! One day you will see me do a hammered dance. But not today. When you get to my age, dancing is not the thing you do. Oh, yes, Ian. Yes, yes, yes. Ooh. Oh, baby, you've done well. Can't see what it is. But it is a hammered coin. There's the pellets. That's the reverse. Oh, the obverse. I've got to wait till I get home to get all that mud and junk off it. Yes! A hammered coin. Okay. On to the next. Down here, again about 4 inches. I pulled this out of the clod. I thought, oh, it's just a little bit of scrap. But the more I looked at it, now I can see what it is. It's actually a rabbit. I don't know if you can see it there. See if I can get it on the back of my hand. It's actually a rabbit. His ears are there, and then you can see his legs are broken off, but I got a feeling that between his ears there is a little hole, and I got a feeling that would have been either a charm or a pendant of some sort. It would have hung. Now, it looks really, really old, and yet, I don't know, I can't imagine. I've never seen anything quite like it. So if anybody's got any ideas, now there's a view of the back where the hole goes through, and I assume that was hanging from there. That's the back of the rabbit. You can see his haunches there, and his legs broken off down there, and his face there, and it looks as though it's got some gilding on. I've just poked through between the ears, and there is definitely a hole, and I can see that the split at the top is where probably the chain or whatever, but that is a tiny little rabbit. It would have been a charm or something like that, but that is not modern, not at all. It's quite heavy. It's I won't say bronzish, but yeah, bronzish, copper alloy, I don't know. Somebody tell me if you can find one of those. Okay, on to the next. Come on, Bob. Hey. Hey, come on, Bob. Huh? What you doing? Hey? You chewing away? Huh? I haven't got nothing for you. I'd like to, but I haven't got nothing for you. You're a good old boy. Hey? Come here. Can't see you behind all that. Hey? Can't see you behind all that mane. Down here I can see a tiny little coin. It looks like a farthing. 1876, I think it says. Yeah, It's a Victoria tiny little farthing. It's had a bit of a I think it says 1878, but that is a nice little farthing actually. Okay, well, down there, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches, we have this, and it looks like the top of a spoon or something like that. There's some decoration on it. Can't quite make out what it is at the moment. It may have been silver plated, but the silver's worn off, and that is definitely rust the other side of it. That is the looks like the top of a end of a spoon handle with lots of decoration around there. Edwardian, Victorian, I should imagine, but a nice design on it, nice little design. So we'll clean that up and see what there is to get from that.